Welcome back to Classic Games Done Quick. We are rolling on with this marathon, and up next we have Monster Party Any Percent by Toad22484. So Toad, say hello.
Thank you, SmoothOperative, and hello, GDQ. It's wonderful to be back. All the runs of this marathon have been amazing so far. I love seeing the Classic Games Done Quick. It has such an amazing list of games in it. We should have one every year. Alright, without further ado, we'll go ahead and jump straight into this run. This run is a wonderful parody of many horror-themed movies throughout the years. And it'll be fun to jump into. So on movement, that's when we'll start here. And I'll say 3, 2, 1, go.
Alright, we're going.
Alrighty then. You. So we go into the door a little bit to the right here. Ow. This is not. There we go. Because we want to actually despawn an individual later in the level. We're going to try to be playing these a little easier. There we go. Okay. Gonna grab those every now and again for extra health. We're gonna be doing quite a bit of little extra health farming here. Alright, so we're trying to purposely run off the edges of things in this level because it actually does boost you a little bit towards the front of the screen. It's not going to be completely necessary on here because we're not going to take full advantage of it, but it's a neat little trick that is done in the speedrun. And here's the greatest boss in the game. Sorry, I'm dead. They're dead. So we just wait, and we're out of here. No health, unfortunate. Marching on. Everything seems pretty happy so far, to be honest with you. I kind of like how happy it is. It's not so happy. So you can see the imagery and theme of this game is actually pretty cool. They didn't really hold too much back on this. They did swap out some of the sprites, which is unfortunate. But it's quite gory. Alright, so we're gonna go against Pumpkinhead here, the worst boss in the entire game. That isn't even a joke. This is easily the worst boss in the game. Okay. Alright, we're actually really low on health here. I don't like my health total. Thankfully, we'll stop to grab a heart at the beginning of the stage, and probably a few bonus hearts along the way in this run, because it gets a little too scary. But yes, we transform into this little gargoyle creature, and the gargoyle's creature's name, Bert. Maybe not the scariest name in the world, but you know, Bert gets stuff done. So we're gonna grab that extra heart right there. Bert running out here is fine. Wait for the eye, and we're done with first level. So how the levels work in this game? You have to defeat a certain number of bosses. Sometimes there's actually more than you need to defeat. But you need to defeat a certain number of bosses, and you get a key, and you go to the end level, and that is it. Alright, so normally I'd boost through here, but we took a lot of damage in the first stage, and this game can get really sketchy. Because a lot of the bosses are pretty random. As you can see, they're just spitting out a bunch of stuff here, but we go to the face with the base. Ball bat. Hey, and we got an extra Bert. That's not too bad. It takes a little longer, but it's a little safer since you actually get a projectile weapon like this. So you can actually kill some of the stuff in our way, including getting a heart from this again. So if a creature drops a heart, they will drop it again. And there's a little warp right there in the sewer pipe. If you despawn them, that is. So we're gonna... Well, we have Bert, so we can just kind of more easily do this. For that heart, mostly. Bert on this boss isn't that nice. We have a lot of deep-fried food to murder here. And this time it just isn't in real life, sadly. Because it looks delicious. I mean, look at that shrimp. That is an escaping shrimp right now. Alright, we have an onion ring. Y'all can fight over that. I don't do the onion rings. But we have to beat it into submission anyways. Then we got some fish sticks. It is the tempura boss. It's not actually fish sticks, but they look like fish sticks to me. Well, they're fish sticks. Alright, so we're gonna turn around, smack that back into it. We're gonna take another one of the warp tunnels this way. Boosh. Then we gotta go back, because we're actually quite a bit further into the level now. There's a boss a little bit over here. final boss for the level. You can see the bottom right, it says key, 2 arrows into a box, it's empty. After this boss, we will get another key. So if you hit down when you're in the air, you'll actually go down really fast, which is really useful on this boss. Another Burt! We're getting lots of Burt luck, which is okay for this mission. Whenever you get a question mark at the end of the boss, it can just be points, health, or a Burt. Keep getting Burts. Burt isn't the best on the end of this mission. It's actually going to make it a little slower and a little more dangerous, because now we have to just sit here and wait and kill this thing. That's okay. The only other way to really do it is to just smack its own bubble back into it, which is an instant kill. But we are saving health because it is a definite need here. Especially with the RNG late game this game has. There we go, and Burt's gonna disappear, that's fine. Got a good amount of health going here. The next level that's just around the corner. We bat this to death. Smack that, playing some baseball. Done with level 2. Booyah. Alright, level 3, this is where it gets kind of a little sketchier overall. Got our caverns, we got our dangerous ceiling falling enemies and such. We want to kill... There's some things that do actually drop a Burt pill, which is what I just got there, and that's 100% of the time, which we do need for this stage. There are... The thing with Burt with the double hit is they can definitely hit the bosses a lot easier, a lot faster, like that. So especially when you get in the corner and you can get your shots to despawn faster. We picked up another pill there to extend our time with okay, that's... There we go. I was trying to get them to fall. Sometimes they just don't want to fall. That's the way it is. Alright, so now we fly all the way here. Now we gotta fight the invisible mummy man. So this is actually the mummy in the original version, but for some reason, probably copyright infringement and such, he's not the mummy that shoots raps at you, he's just the invisible man who shoots raps at you. That's actually a really good drop I just got, and how you continue to run in the regular game. So there's a question mark for that top umbrella bat thing there. And if you manage to get the Burt pill, which I did, you can actually fly through the rest of the stage nice and easy. Take another health there, and we're gonna have another Burt pill right there. So we've pretty much Burted this whole stage. Shoutouts to Burt. You got the spider, which kind of sucks. One thing you also want to make sure to do is try to take as many of their projectiles as hits as possible, as opposed to just hitting them, because they'll do a lot more damage. Quick heart grab, and we're done. We're done with round 3. It's actually 8 stages. Alright. Nice music in the stage. This game actually has really good music, and it's just plays well. Highly suggested if you've never tried this or heard of it. It's one of the lesser known titles, but it's a great, if you're into like horror themed stuff, I bet you dig this platformer. Alright, so we have to make our way to the next boss here. Get a little safe around the rocks. We're probably also going to get, this one always drops a heart, so there's 3 extra health there. Get the snake out of our way. This boss actually hurts a lot, so the extra health, the better. Alright, that wasn't too bad. Let's see if we can get some... Oh, we got another Burt! Wow, we are just the luckiest Burt grabbers today. It is random what you get out of those, but another Burt. I don't honestly think this is another situation where it's all that useful comparatively to later, but again, it's safer always, so there's that. Oh, here we go. Okay, so this boss is a giant cat in this version. Just like an angry-looking cat. In the... What it was supposed to originally be was a gremlin from Gremlins. There's quite a few bosses like that. Oh my goodness, that's another Burt pill, so I got Burt extended again. This might be useful because you would have to grab a burp pill at the end of this anyways. We're gonna skip grabbing that heart this time, just because we can actually fly over all these things without a problem and keep it rolling smoothly. And now we're gonna kill you, because you have a bird pill. You guessed it. Yeah, the birds on the stage actually came together well, and I ended up not losing time getting it early because of it. This boss sucks really bad because it hurts really hard and it goes fairly quickly, and if you don't get like a diagonal note coming at you, you're gonna get the full brunt of its guitar shreddery. But, you know, Bert saves the day. No Ernie in this adventure, y'all, just Bert. And we're gonna get another Bert pill right there, so it extends our use of Bert even more, which is more important on the next level for safety purposes more than anything. Alright, we have a good amount of health. I like our health situation right now. Flying up and over, and we're done with that level as well. We've made it halfway through the game. Bert is the beast's name. But yeah, Bert really only for the beginning of this mission is just, let's fly over everything. One of the greatest safe parts about using Bert, besides Bert's weapon being 1,000 times better than your bat, is the ability to just flap. Alright, here comes the hardest boss in the game. They say watch the dance. So that's all we're gonna do. Alright. Yeah, this boss is, if you actually hit the boss, it resets the timer on it. So you have to just watch them dance, and then eventually they just die off, and you continue on. That's that whole boss. It's a pretty sweet zombie dance, though, I gotta say. This stage only has two bosses in it. One that you don't even swing at. Here's the other one. This one you gotta kind of get into the hitbox a little bit. A little bit of a pain in the butt. I'm surprised I didn't get another Bert there. Mr. Bones, you rot. Alright, let's finish the stage up now. You see we got the key. Oop. I was waiting there just to get that little bit of jump over them, and then I mistimed it. This is probably the stage that is one of the most lighthearted and simple ones to get through. You just got the two bosses, then it's just walking to the end. We chillin'. Wait for the chart to turn around so I can keep my health. A lot of this health is keeping for the last boss in the game. Oops. See that as I fall into the water. Because the last boss is incredibly RNG, just like the pumpkin boss in the first stage. You don't really get to see the true dreadness of the pumpkin boss because we actually get to use Bert in it, unlike a regular run. That boss is one of the biggest reset points. It's nice that it's in the first stage and all, but Pumpkin has a bit of blood. So here's the one door mazy stage of the game. Whoa. And we gotta go in here, and guess what? Back to Bert! There's Bert. We were just asking for Bert, and Bert's back. A little different color this time, too. Plus, we get 2 shots now. Bert's been powered up. Alright, so the last stage only had 2 bosses. This stage only has 1. And it's this one where only one of the 4 heads can be hit. It's always in the same location. But they kind of blend in with the background. It looks kind of crazy. I love the themes of this game, they're really cool. Alright, so now we just gotta walk over to the right here. We got a Bert running out, oh no. Grab that heart there. I love that the health bar in this game is like 50 pegs long. And you only get like 10 health to start the game. That's fine. I didn't get here in time. But, there's another Burt pill, so we're back to Burt. The overall RNG in this game is mostly on a couple of the bosses. Besides the bosses, there's really no RNG. You always get the same kind of drops, and the enemies spawn in the same locations, so you're good there. Alright, this stage, actually, there are 3 bosses, but if you kill 3, you actually lose the key. So you gotta make sure just to kill 2 bosses on this stage. It's kinda crap. And that was not a very, that was a bit of RNG there, whether the boss rolls or not consistently. So there's a little bit of RNG. I wouldn't call that, like, run ending unless you're going for, like, a super tough time. But it's there. And as you can see, Burt is infinitely useful on this stage. We are skipping most of these rooms before we even bother, you know, messing with any of the enemies or anything, because you just don't have to. There's another Burt pill right here, which I don't think I'm going to get in time, just barely. So we're going to get to see the animation again. That's alright. Heading on up. Got one more boss to kill here. Another giant spider! But this one has 2 on its abdomen butt. So apparently it's the sequel. But it's much easier than the first one. Just like most sequels, they're much worse than the first one. Alright, and that's gonna be this entire stage. Now we're gonna move on to the last stage. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. We have a really good amount of health here. I'm really happy with the amount of health we have on the last stage. It's going to be really nice. Now, of course, the final boss is not going to troll me at all this time, which I'm more than thankful for, but with all this extra health, of course, but it's better to be safe, especially for this last stage. So it's going to be a heart. And then you're going to drop a Burt pill. There we go. We're gonna be Burting the rest of the game, so all you Burt fans out there, prepare to get your Burts out. Here's the second boss on the stage. Crazy looking thing. We duck here specifically so we can have the shot hit the ground, so you can just keep shooting faster. Ouch! See these dynamite wielding pigeons or whatever they are. Oh man, they're such a pain in the butt. And there's our Burt pill. Part 2 of 3 on this level. Here's the last boss before we get the key. Let's see if he cooperates. Cooperates. Perfect. We have such a good amount of health here. I think we're going to be easy to coast to the end here. Flapping in the night sky. Burt to the rescue, everyone. This game also has a really, really interesting ending to it. Highly suggested for all you horror fans. So our last Burt pill is going to be right here. And there's going to be a witch. Dynamite dove. Ow. And then here's the final boss! We have so much health. Once the boss is dead, that's going to be time. Hey, come and die. The nose opening here is RNG. Of course, it's flawless. Time. Flawless RNG. Didn't happen a single time in practice. Not once. I'm glad it came here now. I love it. And that is Monster Party. This game is a whole lot of fun, y'all. I hope you enjoyed this little playthrough of it. I'm going to try to skip through the ending here real quick so you can enjoy the ending. Gets a little chest. Princess appears. Talks about monsters. Princess statue melts into evilness. It's just beautiful. Just beautiful. And then, of course, you melt. Which is horrifying. But it was all a dream. So whatever. We're all safe now. Look, even the sun is happy. That's how you can tell life is good again. Alright, that's the ending of this. That's it from me. Thank you so much for having me. I'm going to be on a little bit later. Oh, no problem.
It's a good thing I was muted because I was crying laughing. That was such a fun speed game.
Yeah, I really enjoy this one. So
Yeah,
much fun to
thank you
show off.
so much.
No
So,
problem.
Toad, I believe you'll be later on in the weekend coming back.
Just in a few hours, I believe. Russian attack and Jackal. Yeah.
Okay, awesome. Well, we will see you then. And coming up next, we have Fazanadu, and we'll be getting to that shortly. So